CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Paul kicks to Redick. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Blake Griffin, arguably the top posterizer in the game. But opponents don't like being embarrassed, and they'll take a hard foul on him if need be. Some have said that Griffin needs to retaliate for his own well-being. He's got to go back at some of those guys.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Griffin has said he thought about retaliating for the hard fouls, but he said, Steve, you know, it might be best for me, but getting suspended would be very bad for my team. He had his head on straight, obviously.
Well, yeah, credit him for, trying to keep his cool and not get caught up in the moment. But understand that, there's always a two-way street. He oftentimes initiates the contact, and he's such a physical player that he's always going to get caught up and tangled up with other players.
Outside for Kobe. Johnson, the pass to Lynn. Feeds it to Boozer. And slammed in for 2.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Clippers trail by 3. Paul for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And it's 9 points for Chris Paul.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Doc Rivers certainly hasn't minced words since joining the Clippers. He's held each player accountable and defined roles. He told DeAndre Jordan he wouldn't run any plays for him, that he just wanted him to focus on defense. Jordan said, Doc knows how to reach people. There are egos on every team, and he knows how to control all of that. It's honesty. Refreshing, gentlemen.
Champion with the Celtics. He's one of the best coaches in the league. Thanks, Doris.
One story that didn't get a lot of press last season, 2 days after the Bledsoe trade had been given the go-ahead, the ownership tried to back out of it. The trade was already public news, and Doc Rivers actually threatened to quit before their ownership backed down.
They grab their own miss. Dishes it to Barnes. Another shot. And it's Paul penetrating. And that one's good. Paul's got 11.
Terrific finish to get this game all knotted up. He is just a force when he gets inside.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Spencer Hawes is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Davis comes in for Blake Griffin. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. And then for Los Angeles, Davis is checked in for Boozer. Henry comes in for Johnson. And Ronnie Price is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Price with the ball. Chris Paul covering. That is good. And for J.J. Redick, that shakeup must have been tough. His contract with the Clippers was contingent on the trade.
And Kevin, reportedly, Doc Rivers leaned on ownership pretty hard, saying, hey, I shook hands on this. Don't make me look bad here. Our reputation's at stake. It all worked out, but a reminder of the Clippers' rather dysfunctional past.
Clippers trail by 3. The dish to Davis. Kicks it to Bullock. No good on the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Bryant kicks to Price. Left side, Price. 5 to shoot. Out to Kobe. From deep three-point range.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Bullock dishes to Paul. Crawford passes to Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Out to Kobe. That's tipped. And now the Clippers on the break. And it's Ronnie Price with the foul. That's his first foul. Jordan Farmar, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Henry. He's got 8. Lock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Clarkson. Drains the three-pointer. Clarkson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Crawford, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. The Clippers trail. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Johnson. Davis is out there with Boozer. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Clarkson in the front. That's good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
There's the feed to Davis. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Davis. Crawford with the steal. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Lin. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Wow, fans just getting their money's worth tonight. Really entertaining ball game.
It has been. The margin separating these teams has been paper thin.
And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Outside, Lin. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Barnes is checked in for the Clippers. Carlos Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, that's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true, Kevin. So a new team for Boozer, looking to bounce back after what was one of the worst seasons of his career, at least statistically.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. No one around him. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. Lin with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's the 3. And the shot is good. That's now 8 points here for Lin.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense, leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Lakers. Boozer with the screen for Lynn. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
And here's Redick.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it. Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Lynn against Barnes. Lynn kicks to Kobe. Baseline jumper. And that one comes up a bit short.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Paul. They double team Johnson. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 6. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Lynn. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Bryant kicks to Lynn. 6 to shoot. Bryant dishes to Johnson. Tries again. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
2 shots. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
I'm sure he would have liked to have had all of those, but he still padded their lead a little bit at least.
Barnes passes to Paul. He kicks it to Redick. Shot to stop the drought. Buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit. "19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Paul can't get that one to fall. Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he is unable to get the second one. And here is Davis. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Here's Clarkson. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game,